We all know that the NVIDIA rally has been fueled by an AI frenzy. Tech giants like Amazon, Google, Microsoft, they've been buying NVIDIA's chips for processing their data. Tesla in 2021 unveiled its supercomputer that uses NVIDIA chips to power its autonomous vehicles. But the fact that OpenAI's ChatGPT was created with thousands of NVIDIA chips, according to UBS analysts, ChatGPT used 10,000 NVIDIA GPUs to train and inference the query. And this has driven the stock price of NVIDIA and its valuations to stratospheric levels this year. But today, let's get into the details of what exactly NVIDIA does. Now, NVIDIA designs and manufactures GPUs. GPUs are graphic processing units. These are basically chips which you plug into the computer to help handle graphics-related tasks like effects and videos. In fact, NVIDIA was founded way back in 1993 by developing chips for gaming. Their chips turned the computer code into ultra-realistic video game images which gamers loved. But these GPUs do more than turning code into video games. They are also capable of parallelizing computer-intensive code, which basically means multiple processors can take on different parts of the same problem, help solving complex problems faster. In other words, GPU can handle a lot of data very quickly, which is why it's used in complex AI, machine learning, data analytics. And it's estimated that 90%, yes, you heard it right, 90% of the GPUs in the world are controlled by NVIDIA. So not only are NVIDIA's chips capable, the company has cornered a lion's share of the volume market share. Now, the company reports its revenues in two distinct business segments. One of them is graphics, 44% of their FY23, which includes revenues from gaming. But the other segment is compute and networking, 56% of their last year's revenue, which includes data center, automotive, and the robotic businesses. And it's this data center business and not the gaming where there is most excitement. Now, traditional data center budgets were centered around CPUs, the central processor. This market was dominated by Intel and AMD. But with the advent of AI applications that require a lot of computing power, like generative AI, the GPU is taking center stage over the CPU. So you do need CPUs, but you need more GPUs, graphic processing units made by NVIDIA. In fact, some of the most advanced systems are using 8 GPUs for every one CPU. NVIDIA CEO had said, so instead of millions of CPUs, you will have a lot fewer CPUs, but they will be connected to millions of GPUs. So that's about GPUs. But the story of NVIDIA doesn't end here. This year, NVIDIA has started shipping its own competing CPU chip called Grace, which is based on a technology from a SoftBank Group Corp-owned ARM Limited. At a supercomputing conference in Germany, NVIDIA said it has worked with British researchers and Hewlett-Packard Enterprises to build a computer called Isambard 3, which is based entirely on Grace CPU chips and is none of the NVIDIA GPUs. So that's why the data center business has done very well. In fact, the revenues have quintupled in 3 years, from $3 billion in FY20 to $15 billion in FY23 and counting. Data center, anyway, now has taken over gaming as the company's largest revenue contributor, contributing 56% of their overall revenue. The company, NVIDIA, can also be a beneficiary of accelerated growth from the automotive segment, from the proliferation of autonomous cars. Now, the company gets only about 3% of its revenues from the automotive segment, where NVIDIA chips help develop self-driving and driver assistance capabilities for cars. But the company also provides data center infrastructure for management, training, and simulation of self-driving capabilities. That said, the traditional business, gaming, that's been a bit under pressure for the company due to macroeconomic headwinds, COVID-19 related disruptions in China. Part of the decrease could also be attributed due to lower demand from cryptocurrency miners. So that's the NVIDIA story, folks. It's doing very well. It's entered the $1 trillion elite market capitalization. It's the new $1 trillion baby. But the question is, now that it's in the company of the famous FANG stocks, do we need a new moniker? Because you've got an NVIDIA here. Some investors and analysts are saying that maybe we need to add a Tesla. So I'm going to leave this question to you. What do you think should be the new name for these much-loved AI technology stocks? Do write in to us. This is Tech at Work and I'm Reema Tendulkar. I'm going to sign off.